Hi Celestials, this is going to be the weekly reading from Monday the 23rd to Sunday the 29th. Okay, so I'm just going to get started on this reading. We're starting with Monday and we'll be going through Sunday. So for Monday, let's find out what we have going on. Celebrity, it says, shine like the star that you are. Excuse me. Car, get into the driver's seat of your life. And then we have the 11th house. Listen to friends. So I see a lot of spending time with some friends today. Even, excuse me. And then the 5th house in reverse says you decide for yourself. And so before we look at the tarot, what we have here with the 11th house here, the 11th house rules our friendships. It also rules our future, where we vision ourselves at in life, like just our dreams for the future. It's represents connections. Okay. The 5th house is our love life. It's also our childhood. It represents creativity and passion, and it's also ruled by the sun, which is interesting because we have the celebrity card here as well, which is very similar to a sun card. And so what I'm seeing here is that there's a difficulty shining your light Monday. And as we have the moon ruling Monday, this is a day where we seek connections with other people. Mondays are all about vulnerability. It's like the first day of the week where we, traditionally step out into the world and, we're very vulnerable and we're afraid to shine our light. For some reason, we are feeling a block about our light shining today, and wanting to be close to friends, feeling like you're ready to take your life into your own hands, and wanting to express yourself, but also somewhat needing the support and validation of our friendships and our relationships with people. Okay, so Monday the 23rd is a day about expression. I see that you will be wanting to seek out connections, wanting to be with people. Instead of spending our time alone, we're going to be wanting to spend time with people, but there might be some issues with this. There might be people who are not as available on this day, and just kind of like, I see this as a message to move forward and be yourself, be comfortable on your own as well, be comfortable expressing yourself, and not having to always have someone by your side. Okay, so let's find out what the tarot has to say. We have the 3 of Bows, fulfillment, the Page of Vessels, the Otter, and the 7 of Stones, healing. So again, moving forward, and this is a day of healing from recent woundings that have happened, expressing yourself, and letting your emotions flow today. Okay, it's important to let your emotions flow. It's important to not hold back how you're feeling. Nurture yourself today. Be kind to yourself, be gentle, and push forward with your goals and your dreams in life, and trust that they are still possible. Trust that everything that you are desiring is everything that you are worthy of. You are definitely worthy of what you are aspiring for. Okay, so yes, and so let's see what else I have here. Yeah, I just see this as a day of just feeling yourself, and even though, like, I'm getting the sense of, like, I'm good on my own, like, I can take my future into my hands. That's the energy I'm feeling. Okay, and not letting anyone or anything stop you from achieving your dreams, achieving your goals. Do what you want. Like, this is a day of coming out of a period of previously being hurt by experiences in life with the Seven of Stones healing, where we've been previously hurt, and allowing ourselves to heal from this pain, growing more confident in ourselves, growing and more confident in who we are. Okay, you're working to achieve a certain balance within yourself. As we have the two snakes here, they represent balance and intertwining equal energies within ourselves. Okay. And it's very possible as well, because the fifth house is here in reverse. So the fifth house represents our love life. It represents love, how we express love. And with the Page of Vessels here, it's very possible that there might be a person in your life who will come around to express their feelings to you. And this could just be time spent with a good friend, because the 11th house is here. This does not have to be a romantic relationship. However, love does manifest in many ways, and this could be a love between you and a good friend. Okay, so definitely take the time you need to heal. If you've gone through a period of heartbreak or loss, and you're feeling very alone, this is a really good day to spend loving yourself, or just being around the friends, a group of people who really support you. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for Monday. Let's look at Tuesday. So for Tuesday, what we have going on: flower. It says, pluck the weeds and plant the seeds of your most magnificent expression. Child, give yourself permission to play. And then Alpha and Omega, it says, you are free in the choice of the moment. This is a great card. This is like saying you have the power to create absolutely anything today. And that's awesome, because we're on Tuesday. So Tuesday is ruled by Mars. That's about ambition and going after what we desire. And then the third house, it says it will work out soon. Number 3 days or 3 weeks. So it will work out soon. And the third house is all about communication. It's all about it's also a house of expression. It's about how you express yourself through how you speak, and how you present yourself in your environment, your neighborhood, how people see you every day. It's like about running errands and everything in that area. So it's like Mars is different. Tuesday is a very significant day for getting things done. And I see that this Tuesday, the things that we're wanting to get done is, this Tuesday you're gonna want to you're moving forward. You're allowing yourself to really step into your power this Tuesday. And this can manifest in like how you style your hair. You could be wanting to get your hair done. You could be like going and buying yourself new clothes, throwing out things that no longer serve you. It says, this card talks about recognizing that the grass is not always as green on the other side. It's not as green on the other side as we perceive it to be. And that's, it takes wisdom to understand that life's not as perfect as we all tend to hope for it to be when we are children and as we are growing into ourselves. And so this Tuesday is, you have the power to create anything you want this Tuesday. To do anything you want. You are free in the choice of the moment. So in the choice of the moment, meaning, and this is Christmas Eve, so it's interesting. I think that you were going to be given a choice about something, possibly, and it's possible an invitation is going to come out to you, say, hey, do you want to, Do you want to do something on Christmas? You know, because with the third house here, it's about communication, and your neighborhood. Maybe your neighbors are going to invite you to like a Christmas dinner these holidays coming up, and give yourself permission to play card is in reverse. So I'm seeing that there might be a need to be independent, or even just not necessarily feeling at home in the situation for some reason. So let's look at the tarot and see what's going on. We have the Six of Stones in reverse, exploitation. I see this as like an offer being given, not really being received well. The Blasted Oak in reverse, which is also the Tower. And the Two of Arrows in reverse, injustice. So a decision is definitely being made today, and possibly a difficult decision. Maybe someone's asking what you want. If you want to be a part of something, the Blasted Oak is all about, it's like something really unexpected and sudden coming into your life and just like blasting away all of your previously held beliefs about a situation. And as it's in reverse, as the Blasted Oak is in reverse, I see this as potentially you yourself being the lightning bolt today. You are the one blasting other people's expectations of yourself. Because in this injustice card, she's trying to decide if the material or the spiritual is more important to her. She's trying to understand, how can I decide between these two things when they're both important? And I think that on this day, this Christmas Eve, there is a sense of neither of them really being that significant. Deciding for yourself what's important. You don't need other people or any other external influences to tell you what you should do, how you should live your life, how you should spend your Christmas. But I hear that Spirit wants you to allow yourself to play. Spirit wants you to not close yourself off from good experiences. With the Six of Stones in reverse, exploitation in reverse, there is a sense of lacking. There's a sense of not being given the same I guess this sense of unfairness, like no one's giving to me but everyone else is receiving kind of energy, right? Maybe this Christmas Eve there's this feeling of feeling alone, and your beliefs are being shattered this Tuesday about something. Not necessarily beliefs, but like what you previously stood for. What was right, what was just. Okay. Alright, so that's what I have for Tuesday. Let's look at Wednesday. Find out what's going on Wednesday. Alright, let's see what's going on Wednesday. We have Dog. Be your own best friend. This is Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. This Wednesday. And then we have music. Sing the song of your soul and dance to the rhythm. dance to your unique rhythm. Sorry. So these are good so far. And then we have the 7th house. Ooh, relationships. Are you spending Christmas with someone important? And then we have Scorpio. Oh my gosh, it heal the wounds. So this is a very transformative energy. So look at the tarot in a minute. So be your own best friend. This talks about recognizing that you are not just anybody's lapdog. You are not just going to tend to someone just because they call for you and they say, here boy, you're not just going to show up anymore. Like you recognize that you are your own best friend, because not everyone's going to appreciate you. Not everyone's going to love you as much as you love them. And I see that this Wednesday is here to spread the message that it's important to not be overly accommodating to other people when they are not worthy. However, there is a significant relationship happening today. There is a very significant relationship happening. And this is a very beautiful day. This is Christmas Day. So, you know, for everyone it's different. Whether you celebrate or whether you don't, you're gonna be spending it with someone that's very important to you. And it's gonna be like, you're gonna probably be playing music and just enjoying the day. And the 7th house is about our relationships. It's about partnerships, very strong commitments. And Scorpio here it's about transformation. It's about the depth, like our deepest emotions. It's about the deepest aspects of who we are, everything that we've been through. Scorpio says heal the wounds. So maybe a relationship that might have ended is trying to be mended on this day. Someone in your life wants to mend things with you. Someone wants to admit that they are still loyal to you. For a lot of you, this is going to be part of your Christmas gift. For others, if you don't celebrate Christmas, this is just another part of your week where someone is coming to you to express that they cannot get over you and that they will not get over you. Because we have the Dog card. It's about loyalty. It's about there's so much commitment here I'm seeing. So I'm gonna look at the tarot and see what else is going on. So we have the pole star in reversed. Then we have the 8 of stones, skill. Okay, and then we have the 10 of arrows, instruction in reversed. All right, so the pole star is about healing. It's having hope and optimism. Okay, and when it's in reverse, there's a sense of like, there's this fear that things are not really, you know, there's this need to heal. There is definitely a need to heal something. Something needs to heal. Usually when it's upright, it's about healing, like the healing process being started. But with this, there's probably some resentment going on towards the situation, even with the Scorpio card. Possibly feeling resentment towards some relationships that have ended or did not, you know, end on well terms. But then the 8 of stones is here, so there's this sense of like working hard on something, trying to build something today, really trying to build something firm and something beautiful. And the 10 of arrows, it talks about, it says instruction, and this is about like listening to the wise person within you, the person within yourself that is mature, that is wise, and can help you aim your arrow at and, you know, target, and knowing where you're headed. And as this is reversed, there is a sense of not knowing. There's a sense of feeling misguided and even fearing that you're going in the wrong direction. Not knowing who to look up to, feeling as if you can't trust anybody. And that's not really an amazing energy to be on during Christmas, but if that's what's going on, then that's what it is. And I see that what I see here is this Wednesday there is some communication happening about relationships, a significant person in your life. Perhaps you wanted to spend this holiday with this particular individual that is what I see here is Scorpio influencing the 7th house is like having very transformative relationships. Okay, so this is definitely going to be a day of having a relationship with someone that is going to transform your perspective on life. Definitely your perspective on life is being affected today. And as Mercury rules Wednesday, this is definitely a day of communication and coming out of a period of not communicating, especially as the 10 of Arrows is reversed. And the Arrows cards are all about communication. And perhaps this significant person in your life or relationship is going to be willing to work on things with you with the 8 of Stones. Willing to work on things, trying to see, but I see that maybe one or both of you are having issues like hoping for this connection, hoping that this is actually something that you can really trust. But things are turning around, and I see that this is a day of finding out how things are going to go, where things are going to go this Wednesday. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Thursday, and at the end of these readings I will be pulling individual Sacred Traveler Oracle cards to get an overall message for each day. So Thursday, what do we have going on this Thursday? So we have cell phone in reverse. Polish your communication skills. And then sex, kiss, and hug in reverse. Face and embrace all aspects of all parts of yourself. And then for the astrology cards, we have Taurus in reverse. It says create a structure. And Aquarius, give a fresh, impetuous. So what I'm seeing here, Thursday the 26th, these are squaring energies. Taurus and Aquarius are squaring energies. They're considered incompatible in astrology. However, in terms of energies and transits, the squares are about, squares are actually very significant aspects in astrology because they are, sorry, trying to find my words here. The squares represent overcoming obstacles. When you have a square in your chart, there is a significant block, some karmic energy that needs to be healed and overcome. The good thing about squares is that once this energy is overcome, it stays that way. It's got a very firm energy to it. So with the polish your communication skills and sex, kiss, and hug, the cell phone and sex, kiss, and hug, this talks about let me just read this one from my book for a moment and then I can explain this card better. So cell phone, it says, when you say cell phone, it sounds like self-own. This may be a message to stop seeking outside yourself and become the self-owned tower of your own power. Trust your ability to communicate empathetically and telepathically. Plug into your higher self and form a solid place of connection. Share your feelings, thoughts, and insights with someone who will pick up the receiver and then return the favor. So the cell phone card talks about not needing to have that validation outside yourself. And then the sex kiss hug card talks about falling in love with all aspects of you. Okay. And with Taurus in reverse here, this is definitely a card of self-love today. So this Thursday is definitely about understanding what self-love means to you. And with Aquarius here, this is about change. Aquarius represents change. It represents ideas and advanced understanding of things. Being able to be your own water bearer, being able to provide your own needs, feeling strong within yourself. And I think this is what is the conflicting energy here today. There is a very strong need to feel a sense of connection this Thursday, and having issues with, having that receiver being picked up. Someone is not picking up the receiver when you reach out to them, and this is making you feel really less than. This is really hard to deal with. Okay, so let's look at the tarot and see what's going on. We have the Ace of Arrows in reverse, the breath of life. We have the Mirror, and the Page of Stones in reverse. So this is about letting go of an idea, a belief, feeling as if you need to be the one to offer something of yourself and then receive that in return. With let's see, so it's really important to let go of the need to be loved by other people and to love yourself, knowing that you are capable of being loved. Because the Page of Stones is usually, the Page of Pentacles is usually about someone offering you an apology, offering you something. In this deck, the Lynx talks about wisdom and intuition and being able to intuit what you need, what you want, and how to handle life situations. And in reverse, there's this sense of not knowing how to love yourself. It's like, how can I be capable of this? Right? So Taurus here says, create a structure, create a foundation for yourself that nobody can take from you. Okay? And then you will start seeing the changes in your life that you need. And I think that today you're coming to that understanding. You're coming to that clear understanding with the Ace of Arrows in reverse, the breath of life. You're understanding what it means to be your own foundation, your own structure, your own meaning to life. Okay, so this is what I see for Thursday. Let's look at Friday. So Friday, what is going on Friday? Computer, upgrade your mental software. Yes. We have purse and wallet, pursue your true wealth in reverse. And then we have Gemini, search for exchange. Interesting. And then Cancer in reverse, it says respect your feelings. Okay, so upgrade your mental system, mental software, sorry, is a lot like the Aquarius card that we were looking at for Thursday. So Thursday, you've come to the awareness that, you need to change how you see yourself and how you see love, and how you love yourself, and needing to needing to receive love from external situations. So then Friday, you are actually working on this. You are starting to see things differently. You no longer like you're no longer seeing things like you used to. However, there is still this battle with negative thoughts, negative thinking patterns. There is still this battle with negative thinking patterns, and needing to free yourself from this. And the Pursue Your True Wealth card teaches you that you can have anything in this world, material, spiritual, whatever. But it's really what things mean to you. And you're trying to find your meaning in life this Friday. This Friday, you're trying to find out what is really important to you. You know, is my business important to me? Is my hair important to me? Is my home important to me? But then also there's this sense that none of it is important to me. None of it matters. So this Friday, there's a lot of energies of depression. I'm saying there's a lot of depressive energies here. And with Gemini, there's this need for social exchange. There's this need to understand things and do research, and to learn more, to communicate. Gemini is very cerebral. It wants to understand. It wants to analyze, and if this is, if there's a relationship, in any of your relationships today, you're going to feel this need to understand and see both sides, and the dualities of the situation, and why your relationships play out the way they do. And with Cancer here in reverse, there's this attachment to either someone or something today that we're struggling to let go of, that may be needed to be let go of, and putting our needs first. Okay, so let's look at the tarot. We have the Five of Vessels, Ecstasy in reverse, the Archer or the Chariot, and the Seer in reverse. So there's definitely a need to move forward with something. There's a vision that you are wanting to push forward with, something that you have been believing in for a very long time, and then now you're just having a lot of doubts about this vision. Okay, there are so many doubts about this vision and whether or not it's even worth pursuing. The Archer is similar to the 10 of Arrows in this deck. The 10 of Arrows in this deck, it talks about the wise person within us, or even near us, an actual person, or just within ourselves, who has to guide our inner child to know where we want to be in life. The Archer knows exactly what it wants, okay? The Archer does not need anyone or anything to tell it. The Archer is in control of its own destiny. And I'm seeing that there's this leap of faith that's being taken. Like, this Archer is taking a leap of faith even though it cannot see clearly, even though it's not getting clear answers about a situation. It is having full faith in it, and it's pushing forward no matter what. Okay, it's pushing forward no matter what's going on today. And the Five of Vessels is Ecstasy. Is this usually a card of the Five of Cups? It's usually a person who is crying over spilled milk, or just 3 cups knocked over. But this one, it's actually making a pentagram, and she's dancing over it, and she's just not even worrying about anything. So there is somewhat, to an extent today, that you were able to express yourself. You're able to feel yourself, experience joy, and just letting yourself be free. And I want to say, be careful with drinking, because there's definitely a risk of drinking today. Just be safe. There's this just need to let go this Friday, and to not feel anything is what I'm seeing. And the Cancer card says, it says respect your feelings. And by respecting your feelings, it does not mean just trying to forget them completely. However, I think that is what's going on today, is this need to just forget everything and to not have to worry about how we feel. And but still desiring to push forward nevertheless, with something possibly needing to let go. or just needing to take a leap of faith. So that's what I see for Friday, so I'm going to move on to Saturday. So, what's going on this Saturday? We have the baby card. It says reconnect with your innocence. Then we have departed loved ones. You are loved more than you'll ever know. Missing someone today. Aries. Employee pioneering spirit. And the 12th house in reverse. It says it is going well now. So, as Saturn rules Saturday, it's a day about restrictions, it's about commitments, discipline. And it's interesting that the baby card came out with Aries, because Aries is considered the infant of the zodiac, right? Even though Aries is a very wise sign, Aries is considered the golden ram in mythology that carried, gosh, I will have to look up the names later, but carried someone to the other side, carried someone through a river. Okay, Aries can get through anything. Aries can get through absolutely anything. And I see that with the departed loved ones. It's like maybe you've lost someone recently in your life and you're experiencing a lot of pain and, you know, missing them and wondering how they really feel about you. And like, I see this energy as knowing that this, whoever it is that you may have lost in your life, they really do love you. This says you are loved more than you'll ever know. Like, maybe they're not telling you. Someone in your life is not expressing how they really feel. Or maybe you're just wondering how this person in your life that you've lost really feels about you. The 12th house represents our fears. It represents our subconscious and analyzing everything that's gone on in our lives up until now. And wondering where you are, like, why am I here? What's my purpose? And trying to understand the purpose of loss and why things happen the way they do. And just needing, like, something to give you the energy to push forward. And with that is, you know, this Saturday, there's definitely going to be, you know, we're definitely going to be able to push forward today with all the things that have hurt us. We're reconnecting with the thing that gives us life, that motivates us to push forward. Okay, so the tarot cards, what do the tarot cards say? Now, the Queen of Stones, the Bear, the Seven of Vessels in reverse, mourning. So the departed loved one's definitely missing somebody in your life. And the Four of Stones, protection. So this is definitely, this Saturday, you're definitely feeling this sense to protect yourself and your strength, you know. The deer in this card represents vulnerability. It's very fragile and very vulnerable. It can easily get hurt, and I think that today you're very, very afraid of getting hurt, and you're protecting yourself, and you're making yourself seem a lot stronger than you really feel you are inside. But you're still finding this purpose to move forward, or to push forward in life, to keep living no matter how hard it has been. You feel that you are strong enough, even if you feel that you are so much weaker inside, so much more fragile on the inside. This fragility is causing you to keep your walls up, your guards up. You're not letting anybody in today. You're keeping yourself to yourself. You're keeping everything to yourself, and you're not letting anybody in, and you're pursuing everything you want in life alone, and not letting anyone stop you from doing this. You're just not letting anybody in today. You're going within, but you're also pushing forward. And this is a very strong trait, but it's also very lonely. And with the Morning card, there's definitely someone that you are missing very, very deeply, very, very badly, and you're missing them and wishing that there was more that you could possibly do. But the universe wants you to trust that you were still loved, and you were supported as well for your strength and for your ability to push forward. Okay, so this is what I have for Saturday, and I'm going to move on to Sunday. So what's going on Sunday? What is going on? We have Bridge. Stay strong and remain connected to what's important to you. This is a really, really great energy. Then Award. Ooh, it says, accept your well-earned praise. This is awesome. Interesting. Okay, so then we have Capricorn. It says, perceived success. Wow. Interesting. So something really great, something really good is happening today. And then Virgo, it says, harvest the crop. So you're definitely reaping some kind of reward for your hard work. Oops. Your hard work for pushing forward. Okay. You are being blessed with some kind of reward for your achievements. Sunday it rules the sun. It says go inwards, develop a vision. You have been committed to a vision, and Spirit is rewarding you for this, and it's saying you can harvest the crops now. But with Virgo in reverse, it's possibly talking about a self-critic that is not allowing you to feel as excited about this. Like there's this sense of, well, what if it's not real? What if it's too good to be true? What if it's not for me? What if I'm not deserving? That's what I'm seeing with this Virgo card today. And the Bridge card, it talks about bridging like two worlds together, so to speak, because you can't get to one side. Like you have to bridge together. Your vision is being bridged together is what's happening here. Something that your vision that you've had for a while, that you've been committing to, is paying off, and you're being rewarded, you're being praised, and you're being gifted something from the universe. Okay, and this could actually be a gift that someone in your life is giving to you, or it could, it can manifest in other ways. But there is definitely some hard work that is paying off for you, that you have been working really hard to achieve. Okay, so let's find out what the tarot say. We have the Five of Stones, endurance, the Knight of Stones in reverse, the horse, and the Knight of Arrows in reverse, the hawk. Yeah, so definitely someone or something is coming forward to you. I'm getting this energy as like, a person in your life, possibly. And it doesn't even have to be a person. It could be maybe you're waiting to hear from a job soon, or this could be financially related, because we have two Stones cards, and then we have the Capricorn here, and Virgo as well, earth elements. Or it could just be a practical situation, something that you have been wanting to practically achieve. The Knight of Arrows is usually the Knight of Swords, which is someone like rushing in with information to communicate, to speak their truth and tell you something very important. And the Knight of Stones in reverse, there's a sense of like movement, feeling stuck, stagnant. And it's really interesting because we have these energies here, but we have the award card in it, and it talks about, you know, you've earned this. You've earned this achievements and this achievement in your life. And all, but with the Five of Stones endurance, it's like you're still waiting for something else. It's like this isn't, like, yes, this is something that you were being handed, but this isn't exactly what you want. There's something more that you want at this time. And I feel that there is a difficulty accepting this well-earned praise because it's not everything that you're wanting. Yes, and then with the bridge card, it says stay strong and remain connected to what's important to you. So whatever this bridge is that is really important to you, this is what you really want, and you're still waiting for it. You're just, you know, you're waiting for this to come to you, but you're not taking action either. You're not taking action. You're waiting for like the right moment. You know that this is yours. Whatever this award is, you know that it's yours. But you're not taking action because you don't feel as though you are worthy to be the one to take action. But you really desperately want to, with the Knight of Arrows in reverse. Okay, so this is what I have for Sunday, and then I'm going to be pulling a Sacred Travel Oracle for each of the 7 days. So I'm just going to lay the cards out. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these. So Monday the 23rd to Sunday the 29th. What's the overall energy from Sacred Traveler, Oracle, Spiritual Messages? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So Monday to Sunday. I'm going to lay these out, and then I'm just going to pull one as I go. So Monday. Overall energy for Monday, please. For Monday, we have Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. Success. Okay. I'm going to read from the book what this card says. I'm still getting to know my Sacred Oracle, so bear with me, please. Gates of Triumph. It says the gates of triumph are waiting to open deep and wide for you. Inner and outer success is coming your way. Thriving is a state of mind. Accept that you can reach any goal you desire, and even more victories will expand in your life. The more you feel it, the more love, prosperity, fame, and fortune will pour into your life. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know. Arriving in a foreign hamlet, wreaths of flowers are Arriving in a foreign hamlet, wreaths of flowers are placed around the Sacred Traveler's shoulders. The townspeople celebrate and honor the traveler. The village elders know the challenges faced and overcome, and are welcoming with open arms. If a situation knocks you over, get up and brush yourself off, and discover what you learned. You aren't a failure if you fall down, only if you stay down. So keep going and believe in yourself. This is what true success is. Acknowledge your accomplishments in life. They are more than you imagine. Victory, good fortune, and triumph are at hand. So this card talks about you have finished a journey. You have completed a journey in your life. Monday, you are coming to realize this. You have completed some significant journey in your life, and it's about recognizing what you have learned, and not, knowing that you are not a failure. You have pushed really hard to get this far in your life, and you deserve to experience triumph and victory. So that's for Monday. So then what we have for Tuesday. do we have? What message do we have for Tuesday, Sacred Traveler? Wondrous Universe, walk in beauty. So this talks about knowing that you are as beautiful and wondrous as the universe. Okay, this Tuesday, you will feel beautiful. You will see all the beauty in life. Okay, you will see that life is a lot more beautiful than it seems at times. Recognizing all the amazing possibilities, all the amazing aspects of life that are so beautiful, that are so worth remembering, worth acknowledging and being appreciative of. Okay. Just taking the time to cherish all the beauty in the world and in your life. And allowing your own beauty to surface more. Seeing the beauty in all situations of life. That is the wondrous universe. So that's for Tuesday. We have for Wednesday. What is the message that we have going for Wednesday, please, Spirit? Wednesday. So we have distant thunder in reverse. Clear the air. So distant thunder. So I may as well just read each of these cards for while I'm getting to know my deck. I'm just going to read each of these. So one, distant thunder. Clear the air, it says. Dramatic purification, renewal, and healing are occurring on many levels. Don't be concerned if there is chaos in your life. In this instance, it is good. It is shaking things up so you don't become stagnant. If your auric field or your personal space is cluttered, it's difficult for exciting new experiences and opportunities to come into your life. It's time to clear out clutter, release the old, discarded, and unused. Clear the air and release situations and people who don't empower you. Purify the dross out of your life. In order for renewal to occur, the old needs to make way for the new. On the distant horizon, a storm is brewing. Great shards of lightning are thunderbolting to the earth from the heavens. It can feel chaotic, but it heralds a time of renewal. The thunderstorm clears the dust out of the air and re-energizes the earth. Be open to change. It is all good, even if it doesn't seem like it. New energy is flooding your energy field. Examine your life and see if there is anything that needs to be cleared, renewed, or released. Now is the time. Renewal and even rebirth is at hand. So this is a really interesting card to get on Christmas Day. So this is about, renewal. Something transforming is taking place in your life today, this Wednesday. And it is very painful, but very powerful. It is meant to happen. And I think that this is something that is not what we are hoping for, but it's for the best. And allow this experience to take place and trust that in the long run you are going to be rewarded. You are going to be so much happier that this was the outcome in the long run. Okay, so that's for Wednesday. For Thursday, Sacred Traveler, please give us a message. Unknown territory. Oops, it says you are exactly where you need to be. So let's look at the book and see what this card says. Unknown territory. It says you are exactly where you need to be, even if you're not consciously aware of it. Even if you don't have all the answers, keep going forward with your heart open. If you can't see clearly ahead and don't know where you're headed, keep moving forward. Do what feels right, even if your brain doesn't agree. Your heart always knows. Instead of dismay because you're in unknown territory, celebrate that you are expanding and growing by leaps and bounds. Sometimes the traveler feels lost, A lack of confidence or sense of being is unknown in unknown territory. It can seem that others know more or are more qualified. However, it can be this very feeling of not knowing that allows one to step outside the bounds of convention and reach beyond the perimeters of that self that have been imposed by family, friends, society, and religion. It can be a very good thing. It can help you find yourself. Cherish those moments of not knowing. It's often during those times that the greatest revelations occur. Trust that all is well. You are where you should be. So definitely something this Thursday is going to, we're in a situation this Thursday where we have to trust that whatever is going on in your life, this is where you are meant to be, exactly where you're meant to be. This is part of your divine purpose in life. Every reason that you were born in this existence, what's happening right now this Thursday was divinely written in your book. Everything that was meant to happen. And you can have faith in the universe to trust that this is where you're meant to be, and it's going to carry you through no matter what. Okay, so that's for Thursday. So Friday, what do we have going on Friday, please, Spirit? So Friday we have Embracing Enthusiasm in reverse. So let's find out what the book says for this card. Embracing Enthusiasm. Okay, so it says, stop waiting on the sidelines. To heal your life and reach your goals, get up and take some risks. Break a few rules. Shout out to the heavens with joy and exuberance. Clap your hands with glee. Be silly. Don't hold back. Allow childlike wonder to flood your life. Take a day off work. Experience and celebrate even the smallest events of life. Discover what's great about each day. This is not the time to be reserved. Embrace every aspect of life. Smell the daisies. Good times are ahead if you just let loose a bit. An unseasoned traveler believes that happiness only comes after one has reached the destination. However, the sacred traveler knows that the fastest way to manifest your dreams is to be happy now. You don't have to wait to experience joy. Your enthusiasm about what you already have will ignite miracles in your life. Without enthusiasm, something inside you sleeps. You must awaken, and then your relationships flourish. Your health becomes vibrant, and your connection with the Creator deepens. So yeah, definitely this Friday, there's a need to let something go. And to allow yourself to be happy no matter what the circumstances are. But this card is reversed, so there's definitely this sense of like not feeling worthy of this happiness, this need to be happy. But Spirit wants you to know that you deserve to be happy, and you should be happy right now. And allow yourself to express and experience this. Don't hold back from this with fear. Don't let fear cloud your happiness. What makes you feel good. Do something that really makes you feel good today, this Friday, okay? So what do we have for Saturday, please? Sacred Traveler, what messages do we have for Saturday? Thank you. Overcoming obstacles. This is a great card to get on Saturday. I feel so relieved to see this card. It says you can overcome anything. Amazing. So, overcoming obstacles. It says in the book, there may be a blockage in your life. However, you absolutely have all the inner resources you need, not just to overcome the difficulty, but also to thrive as a result. No matter what the obstacle is, you are amassing your inner strength to step beyond it. If there is a dream that you desire that has eluded you, know that you have the inner skills to move beyond any blockages preventing you from achieving this goal. Use any obstacle as a stepping stone to great achievements and success in your life. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know when the traveler encounters an obstacle on the path, the traveler understands that there are many ways to go beyond it. All you need is within you now. All the assets that you require to overcome this challenge are available to you. If you are blocked on one path, find another. This is a powerful time for developing your inner strength and fortitude. When you look back, you'll find that many inner gifts developed during this time. Wow. So this is a very powerful energy for Saturday. This is very, it's the message is very clear. It's saying that the message is very clear. It's saying that you can overcome anything that's blocking you from your happiness in life. And it's telling you that you know exactly how you can overcome what it is that has been holding you back. And you're definitely going to be working towards moving past this, okay, with Saturn. And so that's the message we have for Saturday. And then lastly, we have Sunday. What's going on? Please give us a message for Sunday. Voyage of the Heart in reverse. Love flows through you and to you. So what does this card say in the book? So in the book, Voyage of the Heart, it says, you are beloved. You are deeply loved and profoundly lovable. You are a sacred vessel for love to flow through you. God is love, and in your essence, so are you. In matters of romantic love, all is healing, or is already healed, on the inner planes. Trust the messages from your heart and follow them, even if they are at odds with your mind. Angels and guides are communicating with you. Listen to their soft whispers. The sacred traveler wants you to know. Joyous love flows through you and to you. You deserve love. There is nothing you need to do to receive this vibrant energy. Tenderness and devotion are finding their way to you. The traveler walks with a light heart on the path, knowing that she is surrounded with love. It is truly a day for rejoicing. Your capacity for receiving and giving love is expanding. Let your heart lead you forward. Your mission on earth is to deepen your ability to impact and accept love. And that is happening right now. So love is coming to you guys today, this Sunday. So love is coming. And I think that Sunday was the day where the award card came out. And if so, then someone is definitely going to come and express their love to you and tell you all about how they really feel. Or this could even be self-love and trusting that you are worthy of the love that you desire. And this love is definitely yours. If as much as you love yourself, this love is coming to you. You are worthy. You deserve this love, and you should not feel any other way. So this was the weekly reading. Make sure you leave me a like and comment. Let me know about last week as well, and let me know what you think about these readings. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.